Welcome to Wayne's Weird World. We have a dendrobium. I started surgery a couple weeks ago because I wanted to free up this Keiki for Fred, who's my cameraman today. G'day, Fred.
Hey, buddy.
And I did some cutting. Then I had a little thin piece of wire that I tightened up as a tourniquet. And now we're going to do surgery and remove it completely. So, zoom in on this one, Fred. It's already been cut part way. Now the normal technique, I'm just going to use a rocking movement with the blade. I sharpened it up and I've sterilized it in bleach before the surgery. A lot of people remove Keikis by just twisting them off, but because of the way the roots were growing, and they were growing straight down the main cane, I put this little 50 mil pot that I cut up in sections to allow the roots to go into the pot instead of into the main potting mix. Come on. And I know full well if I started twisting, I'm going to damage those roots that are going into that pot. Putting a moderate amount of pressure, I could put a lot more pressure on it, but that's when something might give that I don't want. So, how close is it? Bend it a little bit? No. That's going to damage the roots if I do. I can't tell. I'm start nicking on this backside with a tip. Very tough and fibrous. But I also feel that they leave some pretty big scars if you just twist. And it's a lot tougher than... Yeah, come on. Little tiny cuts. Close. Very close. And once it's free, ideally, I won't have to repot it. I'm just going to lift it out. Let's see. I might use this one to lift it out. Come on. Come on, baby, light my fire. Woohoo. And there's the root. Now, if I wouldn't have put this little pot, that root would have been way down in there, and separating it would have been much more traumatic. So you can see where the roots are growing down and around. So I'm just going to tuck this whole thing into a pot with some pine bark, just to stabilize it so Fred can get it home in one piece. Dendrobium braccolady, pink ruffles crossed with sailor boy pinky. We think it might be a pink dendrobium. I'm not sure, but that seems to be a clue. So, I've got the little label prepared. I'm just going to pop that down in there with the pine bark. Let's see, where's my little container? There it is. Little container of pine bark ready to go. Bamboo leaves. Just enough to stabilize it so Fred can get it home in one piece without breaking those orchid roots off. Now I'm covering it fairly deep Fred will be taking this out of the pot when he gets it home. He won't be potting it up this deep, but I think that's going to be enough to stabilize it to get it home. There we are. It might be pink. Not sure, but there's a clue. That's it. Wayne's Weird World. Freedom for a Keiki. See you next time.